Hello? Hello, gamers. My voice is broken. I went to see a castle last weekend, and I caught like all kinds of AIDS. And so now my voice be broken. So imagine every time I cough, there's like razor blades in my throat. Yeah. Otherwise, no other symptoms. So I'm gonna suck on some this. Yum, yum, yum. What have I come in on? A disaster. Oh, app updates have failed for the Creative Cloud. That's tragic. Suck. Okay. Let me see if my beta server is up. What's the new beta about? It's the first major update of the year, I believe. So it's hi, huge fan of YouTube content. I'm glad you like the content. Thank you for your kind words, bots and fools. Huh? So there's a new boss encounter being like the Nightmare Werepig, but it's like after you kill his shadow version. That's pretty neat. So then he like dies and gets re-put together. Well, he doesn't die, but he gets put together as a machine. New number, who this? Hello? Hello? I'm here to thank the wonderful Jixusi himself for the amazing Varg farm that works amazingly even with only 3 Vargs. Yes, I know this is very late, but I hope you get well soon. Thanks! I'm glad you liked the farm video. Oh, no way, is that real Lord Lee? Plus new CC route? I only know very kind of roughly and not everything what's in the beta. So everyone, you can go ahead and spoil what's in the beta for me because I'm pretty sure I've heard the major stuff, which is new boss drops a laser cannon or something, and he only spawns after he kills the Celestial Champion, I think. Because you have to enable like Wagstaff's kind of stuff. You might want to explore on your own for a bit. What? What's happening? Yeah, Mytha told me there was a laser cannon, true. Oh, is there no laser cannon? Actually, no laser cannon. Unfortunately, I can't be like grinding my voice in my throat because it really hurts. Bandit lied again. Oh my goodness, no way, real Mr. Scriffles. Alright, beta server might be updated now. I might be able to stream tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Server INI. Nope, not that one. Cluster? Cluster INI. JQ's beta server with no password. There we go. Did I turn it on? Maybe. Huh. I don't see it. I'm gonna nuke the world, see what happens. Hope you get better. Me too, because I'm like nearly done like stitching together the Wigfrid run. And as I stitch together, I'm writing a script to make everything a bit more cohesive, which means I have to do voiceover next, like in the next few days, and my voice is broken, so I see it now. Oh, oops, I just regenerated it. Oh, I don't see it. Oh, yes I do. Okay. I don't know what mods are on this server. I assume it's all the basic stuff. What if hypothetically, Terraria... Oh, Cult of the Lamb. Wow. I'm not gonna bother testing the Wormwood changes until they actually release it into the live game, because there's no mechanical changes. It's just change values, I believe. Oh, my controls are all messed up. Willow. Oh yeah. So good thing I didn't make the Willow guide yet. Yeah, right. I was. Oh, let me enable my cheating mods. So if I recall, if all of your Shadow Flames hit one target, it does the same damage as if you hit all of your Shadow Flames onto that one target. So 750 damage, assuming no other bonuses and no planar. Which just is like, yeah. Yeah, it means that Shadow Fire is, like, yeah. Use Shadow Tendrils if you're a single target, and Lunar Flames if AoE. The containers dropping was kind of huge, because that's the reason that, like, in my Wigfrid run, at the end, I was going to summarize and basically, like retroactively, like, not correct the guide, but, like, give more insight. And so what I would say is, if you're using a Beefalo, just don't make the canister, because it's so annoying. Because you have to, like, drop it, pull out the song, and get back on the Beefalo. It's so annoying. But if they change it so that you can open it and it stays in your inventory, like... do they do that to, Did they do the same thing to the Polar Bear Dribbin? Because the same mechanic, you open it, it gets dropped on the floor. I assume they did that because, back in the good old days, having a container inside of a container crashed the game. But they must have fixed that crash. Fishing thing in the Bear Dribbin. They improved Orb RNG. From what I've been told, like, the more stuff you've progressed towards Celestial Champion, the higher the chance that the orb has to spawn, which, like, still doesn't really fix it. So it's like, if you've, like, depending on how many altars are plugged in and how many pearl tasks you've done, like, the chances of the orb spawning ramps up more and more and more. But I still hope, hello Boboroy, I still hope that once, like, all of Pearl stuff is done and all of, well, you don't even need to, like, do Pearl, but instead of having it ramp like that, just make it so that as soon as all 3 altars get plugged in, it immediately causes a... It immediately causes a Moonstorm, which has the Moonstone in, which I think makes sense. Goodness gracious, these controls. Oh, I can trade controls. Hell yeah, I love maximum distortion. Wait. But I don't. I think that would be simpler rather than making, because what they're trying to do is, like, keep it random, but like the randomness peters out when you get closest to the time that you actually need it, right? And it's really no longer in Grotto or Archives. That's neat, because the Grotto and Archives are meant to be like under Lunar Island, right? What are we doing first? Willow. Kablume. Okay. So... Right? I'm pretty sure that's what you do. Because they buffed his region as well. Is there a cap on the embers you can have yet, like still? Or did someone lie to me when they said that? Okay, it targeted the bird. That's kind of odd, but sure. Three of them were for one bird. Okay, it probably shouldn't target birds. It should probably target aggressive enemies prior to you. Although there seems to be a bug where it's doing it twice. Yeah, right now it's bad because it's targeting non-aggressive creatures. But I'm sure they'll fix that. Also, there seems to be a longer casting animation, but yeah, otherwise it just does more damage, right? The way it was described to me, I thought it meant like the final damage did a big bit of damage if every single tendril hits the same. Yeah, there's definitely, it's cancelling one cast and then starting the cast again. There's two sound effects happening. But otherwise, no, they just buffed the damage so it does as much damage as the Lunar Flames. Better homing? I don't know about that. Like before, they would go out in the wrong direction and not hit anything. Like it still does it, but it just hits a bird instead. Except it doesn't proactively calculate overkill damage, which is kind of bad. And also there's like a double cast, and that time it didn't even go through. Nothing came out. So it's still a bit buggy, but otherwise it's a beta, so that's expected. You can hear there's two casts though. Yeah. So yeah, big PP damage, very cool. It just means that if you're fighting one enemy, yeah, Shadow Flames is by far the best. Because it's an instant cast. And it's the same damage. Which is kind of odd. Because before it's like, you choose between more damage but it costs more time. Nice. And it's AoE with Lunar Flames, or you get instant free damage, but like, so yeah. I think you probably just go Lunar Flame, Shadow Flame now. Because it's the same amount of damage, and it's instant. You don't have to waste any time actually coming out. Whereas with Lunar Flames, it's AoE, which is cool. I hate that it targets birds. Like, it can targeting birds is fine, but like, it should absolutely, if there's a aggro or neutral enemy nearby, it should target them first, which can be chosen between. Because you've got like three enemies, right? You've got aggressive enemies that are attacking you, so if you press F, you attack them. You've got like neutral enemies who might attack you, but they're not aggroed on you yet, like spiders, in which if you hold F, you go for them. Then you have like friendly mobs, so things that aren't going to attack you, you have to control F to attack them, or control click to attack them with them. Like, those flames didn't even go for anything. Yeah, and they changed it so you could... Which is, I think that's what I in the Twitch chat said. Who knows if it was actually us who were purveyors of that change. Yes, nothing came out that time. But you know how we said that? And there was a very epic Clay developer in chat when we said that. Who knows? Maybe we were the purveyors of that change. Who knows? But we will stay humble. Yeah, the Shadow Flame still isn't perfect. If it loses its target, it doesn't seem to retarget. Hope you feel better soon. Thanks. Yeah, Shadow Flames aren't perfect, but otherwise it's just a damage boost, which is cool. Can you rev me? I can spawn a bunch of amulets. There you go. How do I make the thing so I get rid of the confirmation stuff? What did the Bernie Thorn skill? I think Bernie's Thorns are pretty powerful. I don't know if they would need to be changed. So with this, before, this is also a change that I'm very sure that we said when the same Clay Dev was in the chat. We were like, it would be really cool if you could like fire it out and then it follows your cursor so that you can move where you want to go and it follows the cursor. Because like they 100% had the capability to do that, and now it would seem that's true. So yeah, it follows your mouse and you can move wherever, which has made it so much nicer. So you can, it does look a little bit awkward, but it's still very good. So yeah, that's a very good change. Makes Lunar Flames way nicer to use. It looks so cool as well, being able to like strafe while it comes out. That's very cool indeed. Indeed! Good night, Wilson. Do I have drag mod on? I don't. So yeah, good change, good buff, wow. Very cool, looks very cool. Bernie, help. Oh wait, is there a special animation? Oh, wait, the server is just lagging or something. Because when I put it down, it took a while. Bernie, attack. Look, it's evil. Oh wait, do I not have a... Oh, I don't have hot-headed on. Honestly, this will probably be the skill tree for Bernie run. I'll probably do Lunar Flames because funny, but I think Shadow Flames is probably better now. I get like specifically against bosses. Against mobbing, Lunar Flames is going to be a bit nicer. Like, in what scenario would you choose Lunar Flames over Shadow? You can get way more DPS single target over Shadow. Copying my skill tree, I literally just came up with it. I literally looked at it. Why the lighter brightness? It just saves you an inventory slot. Because you need to bring the lighter anyway. Like you need it for everything. So you may as well just get the brightness. Because otherwise the only thing you're sacrificing is like a tankier Bernie. And Bernie is just kind of used as a distraction for some fights, otherwise you still need to dodge. Oh, good night. Oh, good night. Planar Bernie is very cool. Planar Bernie is very cool. And like that one upgrade is very good. Because it just makes Bernie way tankier. Bernie's damage is kind of like garbage. Except if he's tanking lots of enemies and he has this. Like a planar Bernie with burning Bernie, mamma mia. That's a damage dealing Bernie. The best Bernie was when you could spawn a bunch of them because Hot-Headed ignored the check that if you already had a Bernie active then a new one wouldn't activate. That's when Bernie was OP because you could have 100 Bernies. You sound so sick. My throat is broken. Please fix it. My goodness, Bernie just got chewed up so bad. Yeah, so even if there was planar Bernie, he would just last 30% longer against as a champion. So rather than dying in 3 spins, he would die in like 4 spins. Maybe 5 spins. Oh yeah, new wear pick. True. Alright, let me delete Celestial Chonkian. Let me read. They didn't change any like mechanical things with this, right? Yeah, so having 2 salamanders just give them a health boost, sure, whatever. Yeah, and you just get ramping more light with more light bugs, sure. And the carrots are unchanged. Bottom right branch. Oh, that's right. So this is the same. Okay, so this reach full bloom much quicker. What did this one used to be? Flower power used to be like regeneration, right? Yes, they've just got rid of the regeneration. The regeneration was tiny. It was like, it was awful. It was so bad. Like, it was so slow. Stay in bloom longer? I don't know about that. Because it says fertilization of wormwood is boosted by 30%, which doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be in bloom for longer. Because, so this is reach full bloom quicker and quicker. Thought regen stayed. Oh yeah, no, that's this one, photosynthesis. What was here? Anyway, so yeah, how wormwood works, when you go into being full bloom, you get given a set amount of bloomness. And then when you're in bloom and you give yourself fertilization, you get extra bloomness when you do that. So, I don't know if this 30% applies to the set amount, like the static amount that you get when you actually enter bloom. I'll have to test it. But otherwise, yeah, if you're in bloom, you can, when you apply fertilizer, you get more bloomness when you apply fertilizer. Need less items to full bloom, basically. Technically, no. So, if you're not already bloomed, when you apply fertilizer to yourself, you begin gaining bloomness at a certain rate depending on how much fertilizer you apply to yourself. Now, ultimately that means you can just apply 1 fish at stage 1 and 1 fish at like stage 2. You'll eventually reach stage 3. But with this skill, you'll just reach it 30% faster. So you still use the same amount of items, you'll just get there a bit faster because the fertilization was more. Because it all scales based on how much fertilization you put on yourself, and you just get there faster. This one is stay in bloom longer. The one is... Oh, so this used to be... Alright, thank you, Arthurian Titan. Yeah, so before this used to just be you stay in full bloom for longer. Which, if I recall, actually translated to you just got given more bloomness when you entered stage 3 bloom. If I recall. I made a guide on it, but I remember it. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. That's what it actually translated to, is it just gave you a flat amount of bloomness, like a more flat bloomness when you entered stage 3. Which necessarily doesn't really matter, because you're going to be applying a bunch of fertilization to stay in stage 3 anyway. But yeah, this way it actually affects it more. Yeah, and now the bramble husk does partial planar damage or something. Which is like, sure. Is that extra damage on top, or did they take away like 5 physical and then add 5 planar? Hello, Conception. Is so Wigfrid part of the solo Bee Queen characters now? Is Wigfrid part of the solo Bee Queen characters now? Oh, Wigfrid against Bee Queen is hilarious. I actually just edited that part of the video. It's hilarious. You kill all of the Grumblebees faster than Bee Queen can spawn them. Oh, so they didn't take anything, but they added 5 planar defense and stuff. Okay, cool. My throat is broken. Let's see. Bramble. Oh, they haven't changed it yet. So it does 22.5 physical and then probably 5 planar or something. Oh no. Oh. We're big time. No. Huh? Huh? He just ate my bramble husk then. Oh, so. The server exploded, boys. It couldn't handle the new bramble husk. Wow. Wow is right. Wow. Why is my phone light flashing? I don't have notifications on it. Why does it keep flashing at me? stupid phone. Throw. Wow. Yes, true. Deals enough damage to explode server. Yes. Boys, I got a package from the next sponsor. What's your thoughts on that? Affinity is needed for the Bramble Husk. It's needed? Is it? Oh, I accidentally pressed a button on my monitor. Oh, no. Oh goodness, I turned off my second monitor. Alright, server should be back up now, maybe. Did you always need the affinity to get Bramble Husk? Wait, I'm confused, huh? How has this browse games menu got worse somehow? My brand new 2K PC and it's still laggy and it doesn't work properly. Alright, go on the one of the least players, it's probably the correct one. Yeah, just one of them will be wrong. One perk, Bramble has pushed it. Lunar Guardian, one perk changed, I see. Oh, I see. So with Lunar Guardian 2, that's what buffs the Bramble Husk. You don't innately get the buff just by having the Bramble Husk on, right? Wait, what? Yeah, don't worry, I understand, I'm just checking. Yeah, it's just 5 planner. Just a flat 5 planner added to the AoE, which is like, yeah, cool, I guess. Oh, boys, are we crunching? It seems that I cannot select the Don't Starve soundtrack for some reason. Luna Varg stun itself. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Alright, there we go. That should work. I don't see why that wouldn't work. Bramble Husk OP. Wow! And then why it gets 5 planar defense as well. Gonna spawn Lunar Plant Thralls to kill all the stupid Wilsons. Oh, you don't... Bramble Husk... Wait. So, do you need Bramble Husk Specialist to get... The Bramble Husk Specialist doesn't do anything except when you attack, right? So it's just Lunar Guardian 1 just buffs the Husk, and then this one just triggers the thing every third attack. Could you guys drop more shells now? Excuse me? How much you hit me for? 75. Now I should get hit for 15 minus the power defense, so I'm expecting to get hit for 10. Oh. You know what? Oh, I don't have Lunar Guardian. You know what? Oh wait, no, it's not. I forgot how much planar it does. It's not 100. That's not the... That's the vine that I want. Tunneling vine. What's it called? I don't know what it is in the scrapbook. Whatever. I guess I'll just punch it. There's 100 physical, 30 planner. Punch. Punch. There's like an odd delay on this beta server for some reason. Oh, it's kind of weird. So it's a 50% chance to drop and then a 25% chance to drop another one. Does that 25% chance only happen if you got the first shell? Or is it just two separate rolls, one 50% and one 25%? Or is it like 50% chance, like, you get the first cookie cutter shell, then after that it's 25%? It says extra, so it's, okay. Interesting. Anyway, 50, so the 100 got reduced down to 80. And I got slammed for that. So now we just do some humble Lunar Guardianing. But this is also unfair because I have affinity now as well, but whatever. Yeah, so it's just a flat 5 because I also got 10% reduction because of my affinity. Wow, it's just 5 and 5. Very simple. Yeah, very simple buff, not huge. I'm being harassed. Good. Changes like the odd skeleton feel they aren't necessary. It's just like, it's just quality of life, it's whatever. And if I believe it's like, if you have all the correct stuff to make the skeleton, then it's always the correct one. Which is like, yeah. It means you don't have to bring a hammer to Fuel Weaver. Unless you drop the heart. Like, then it doesn't recognize that you have everything needed. That would be unfortunate. If you dropped the heart to make space in your inventory in the atrium, then you built the skeleton, you didn't bring a hammer, and then it was the wrong one. Oops. Is that all for Wormwood? This is just basically like the same thing, but for the other direction. Like before it was, when you entered Bloom, you were given more Bloomness. So if you kept entering and exiting Bloom, you got more value out of this skill. But now they've changed it, so now you get more value out of the skill by staying in full Bloom by applying fertilizer to yourself. And also it helps for going from stage 0 to 1 and 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. Because it just means you do it faster. Which is like fine. These weren't changed. You get 5 extra planar damage with this triggers. That's cool. And they buffed the regeneration, but like it's still bad, right? Wait, is it good or like no? No, I need to be full Bloom. We're blooming. It was like what, 1 health every 30 seconds or 20 seconds or something. It was so bad. Like not even like noticeably bad, like actually just so bad. Celestial Champion needs scrap to summon now? No? You can't get scrap until after you kill Celestial Champion. Because that's what starts the moon, that's what starts like Wagstaff's experiment by enabling hard mode, like, right? And you can't get the Nightmare Werepig scrap version until after you kill Celestial Champion. What? It's 1 every 12 now? Yeah, no, I was talking about before. I mean, I guess that's fine, because I guess it just means that you have to just find the scrap yard on the surface, which is probably not going to be too hard. It's kind of a big set piece. What's that in place of? Oh. Hello. Hello. I'm revealing the map. Okay, okay. For whatever reason, there's like a big delay for the commands to hit the server. I don't know why. It's kind of small. Wow. Wow, they changed the disconnection setting in the top left. Wow. You can't see it. Haha. Check map. I agree. Yes. Do we know where it spawns? Why is it so laggy? Like, it's so jittery. It's so crazy. In the dev stream, I briefly saw that it also spawns in, forests, it seems. So I found it 2 times in the forest. Is it? This is a pig village biome as well. So it's probably just a forest as long as there's room. Portal's on since the start. Wait, is that what? Is there a portal active right now? Oh, I guess so. I didn't realize that was there. Oops. So, it was really funny in the dev stream where they thought they were getting unlucky when they were rummaging the junk piles because they weren't getting any scrap. Except they probably programmed it so it's like a 15% chance to get scrap. Can you... Oh, I'm going to regenerate the world so I can actually see things. Because I want to rummage to see roughly what you get. Reveal before they're max tier now, that's pretty neat. Like, is it as soon as they spawn that you can see them on the map now? There's a normal Werepig and Nightmare one. They're both the same character, but they don't spawn simultaneously. The nightmare, it starts off as the Nightmare Werepig, then once you kill him, or you knock him down to the floor, he despawns in the caves, and then it like triggers the spawn for on top. And I guess that's when he can just be in the scrapyard then. Ghosts are visible on the map even through the fog of view. Let me see. I haven't seen the scrap pig drop yet. I'm gonna leave this server open, but I'm gonna join a private world so that I can see things better. Just so people don't interrupt the testing. Yes. Werepig and early Ruins Rush? Not really. Like, unless you really want to push for his drops. Kill Cave Pig and wait 20 days. I think they'll just give it they'll probably just give it a really fast transfer time. Aren't that good? I thought he drops like a laser cannon or something. Hello, Zeusper. Like, Werepig after the ruins would be ideal, but like with the Wigford run I did, it's like bleh, you don't really care for the Dreadstone. Oh yeah, the maiden mushroom was like better to abuse or something. No way, is it the one wow. Subscribed for 1 month? They say wow, wow, true, wow. And Kotaro said bulls, thank you, wow. Epic moderator showing good example, yes. Was server name? No one can join this server. All mine, yes. What's up, Mandrake? So yeah, okay. I assume it's just... Can you... Why aren't my commands going through? Kind of crazy. Okay, I know there's another treasure chest, but okay. I'm gonna enable some cheating mods. Mod reveal map. It's just a command. Here, I'll paste it in chat. No problem. Finally, optimal cheating has been acquired. Hell yeah. Wow, I hate auto pause. So is he here? To my understanding, he shouldn't be here yet. He should be in the caves first. Then after you kill the cave version, he spawns in the scrapyard. He spawns here 'cause test. Oh, so right now both exist at the same time? Okay, I see. Anyway, in the dev stream, it was really funny. I was watching Glurms watch it, and it was really funny because they were like trying to show that you can get renewable scrap by searching the junk piles, and they just kept searching. They just weren't getting any scrap, and they were like, "Man, we're getting so unlucky." It's like, no, just in the code, you probably have it set to a 15% chance, and you get 3 rummages per pile. So no. But it seems as they've changed that. We're getting quite a bit of scrap. Also, you get a potato from this set piece, which is like actually kind of nuts. Because it means you just don't have to collect seeds at all. Broken Wobot. It means that, so how much, you're gonna get like what, 10 scrap, and you get gears as well? Oh wait, did I just take damage? Do you not get anything from searching this again and again and again? Nice. Because I know if you start the fight, he starts throwing junk piles at you, right? And so you can farm scrap like that, kind of, sort of. How much scrap for it is it for full Warbis again? I remember it would take like 20 days. Okay, you can get like a Warbis piece just by searching this, but you still need to get the blueprint. So honestly, not that bad. It's like nicer to get Warbis out, but it does mean you have to kill Celestial Champion again. 2-minute loot respawner. So you get loot every 2 minutes from the big piles. The sound effect if it hit the metal is cool. What's your first weapon gonna be? Are you just gonna throw stuff? Oh, what the? Big uppercut. Oh, you can run him into the scrap piles. Okay, and that, okay, after 3 attacks or something, it broke off that ramming shoulder pad. And now he just has that. Oh. The game sounds just feel off right now. Like, it feels like all the sounds are coming out late. Oh no, though. It does indeed glow, I noticed that. It's pretty neat. Man, I'm not running far. Nice. I'm not used to the lag. Hello. What? Why did I just punch? This beta is this beta is wonky as hell. One would just punch while I was swapping body armor. Like as if I wasn't wearing a bright shade sword. Like what caused that, huh? It does. I got two gears from searching the powers. Yeah, I think that's what I thought as well. You get the nightmare version first. They're patching animation cancelling. True. If they were, I wouldn't even mind. The sounds sound so off. Like they seem like my attack sounds are just like delayed. I think there's something going on. Because it was thought it was a dedicated server, and this is a local server. But there's something wrong with the game currently, but it's just beta, so. It's like the sounds are just like coming out way too late or too early. It's too late. Late for some of it. Yeah. Oh wait, do I have lag? Oh, it's lag compensation, right? Hold on. It's like lag compensation, that's why. That's why it feels awful. Alright, because beta resets your settings, or has its own set of settings. Much better. I'm trying to figure out, sometimes he has like an attack delay when he starts doing the charge. Because I'm trying to bait out his attack, like when he gets close enough. But sometimes he'll get like more than too close and then he fires off the attack. And otherwise, his shoulder pad, I think it might have health pool, and every time he attacks with it, it loses health, because then it breaks, but after, sometimes when you hit him, it also breaks. You see how he got like plenty close there and didn't unleash the attack still. And the poor guy dies again. No, what did I just equip? Horizon Expandiator. That's cool. So does it just like allow you to have a bigger... That is cool. It allows you to cheat without cheating, because you can just see more. Which is kind of huge. It's not quite as big as aerial view, like obviously, but like still that's cool. This would only really be useful for exploration in the early days though. It's not tiny, I mean it's pretty notable, like... Pitchfork. How much can I see? It resets every setting, it's so annoying. Oh, it has durability as well. I mean, that's fine. You're like thinking on the ocean, like you're probably seeing like quite a few square tile area more than without it. Like frame of view, like once it's zoomed in, I can't see the bottom of these trees, and I can see like the top of this tree. Then when they're on, I can well see. I'm seeing like at least another tile below, probably another tile above. I can see like 3 more tiles on top, another tile on the bottom, and then how many tiles on the sides? Like 3 tiles on the sides. So it's very notable. Like for the ocean, it'd be very notable as well. It can't be gone early. Well, that's what I was thinking, because you have to kill Nightmare Werepig to then get this. Which means if you kill Nightmare Werepig on the way out of the ruins and you do a Celestial Champion rush, like, you can kill this guy after Celestial Champion. If it's a 20-day respawn. So after that, you've done all your exploration anyway. Unless they made this guy spawn first, but it doesn't really make sense because I think it makes more sense for him to be like corrupted, and then he gets beaten down, so he has to use scrap to repair himself. It's very cool, but like in the late game, you've already done your exploration, so I think that would be a nice item for like. It's like, if the Nightmare Werepig dropped this, you know how the Nightmare Werepig has like a really good drop and he's really easily accessible? Like, that makes his drop so much better because he's so easily accessible. If this guy spawned on day 1 and you could kill him day 1 for this, then it would be like really good. Like, really good. Oh, Katara, does that work for the mod settings as well or no? This beta went live yesterday, but also kind of big thing, you can get potatoes from this, which is something. Like when they did the Wolfgang rework and you could get potatoes from his sacks, they then like changed it because they were like, huh, that's kind of good. So then they didn't, but now you get potatoes from here, which is notable. It means you have to store them still, but like not really. You get the potatoes here, then you feed them to a bird for seeds. Except in the Wigford run, you never make a bird cage, so. Also has a set range which isn't affected by zooming out. True. If you zoomed out a ton and you click to teleport somewhere, he still has to go within range of it, however many tiles it is, and then he'll teleport, unless you teleport with the map, of course. There's a folder called mod config there. Does that work for all of it? Whole updates being CC. Oh right, yes, CC run. Let's go to Luna Island. It tilts your camera, or am I wrong? It does. Yeah. If you look relative to all these trees, so right now your point of view is like that, but it's doing like that, but also zooming out. So you can see one tile below, but like 3 tiles above. Hello, Scarab Claw. Scrap wall. Yeah, so you can very easily get scrap now, which is interesting. It means Warbus armor is way more accessible. Zooming also does like arc your camera out and up like that, yeah. It should have given night vision. Yeah, I don't think, probably not. Did they make preparation for CC harder with the scrap? I don't think so. Because it's just a small set piece which is like seemingly spawns in Mandrake Forest, but I imagine it will spawn in with like the forests generation. Usually it will spawn in like any forest, but like like the terrarium. Terrarium can spawn in any forest, but it's usually one of the essential forests, and when it's usually the Mandrake Forest. So that set piece will you just have to find that set piece, which you will, because you need to explore forests anyway. Man to be in a forest. I mean, how I see it is like what Wagstaff's junkyard, I guess. A desert. I think it would stick out too much in a desert. Is it the Moonstone? It was in the Mandrake for the 2 worlds that I just checked. New moon. Yeah, I don't really care about that because like it drops lunar spores, which you can't really control, but otherwise they do small AoE damage, but it's like whatever. Like you have Bramble Husk, you don't need Moonstone Hat. Wait, it gives free living logs, what? Oh, because you can kill mushrooms with it. Acid rain repellent. I think acid rain is just very easily ignorable. You just wear a helmet that you don't mind it durability going down, and you eat a jelly bean. Rather than like actually dealing with it, you know what I mean? But the scrap, that's a lot of scrap. You could build both Warbus armor pieces, but if I recall, to get enough chances to get the Warbus blueprint, you need to hammer like 20 days worth of Wagstaff's machines to like reliably get all of the blueprints, like the repairing item, the body, and the helmet. And to be fair, you probably don't care about the helmet, but the body is good because it's a speed bonus and damage reduction. But you'd also want 2 if you're playing Wigfrid, but the helmet stops damage from swords. It's kind of whatever. If you really want to mitigate Lunar Grotto mushroom damage, then you can just kind of kite them. Wagstaff's junk always spawns on scrapyard now. Wagstaff's junk. Oh wait, like his machines? The ones that you can hammer, they always spawn in the scrapyard now? Wait, what? Huh? Rather than random? According to Cat's Discord. Okay. Alright, what's the spawn code to spawn in the already made altars? Man, I have to change these settings. They're so annoying. More toxic in mid. I mean, it depends what you're doing, I guess. Not having the settings transfer over is infuriating. Didn't use your... Yeah, I saw. I saw what you said, don't worry. To Hellishmans, I think Wolfgang's skill tree only gave him 30% damage because of affinities. Like Wigfrid, for solo DPS, I'm pretty sure Wigfrid beats Wally now, right? Or am I wrong? So when I was doing Toadstool in the video, I just calculated like the actual practical DPS in a 13-second damage window. The DPS I was doing, and I cancelled one attack by accident, and even with that cancelled attack, my DPS was 398. That's a wet Toadstool. A wet Toadstool with the spear and the crown, blah 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 blah. I just took how much his health was at the start and end, and how long it took to get between the two. So almost 400 DPS. And Wolfgang, without animation cancelling, just holding the F, is like 301 or something? So you get... Oh, no, it was less than that. It was less than that. But it's like 34 or something% more damage than Wolfgang. If Wolfgang animation cancelled, it would be a little bit less better, but regardless, it's still better. I think Wally actually would still beat that. But Wally requires prep. Wigfrid doesn't. Okay. So you want 4 scrap here, so rather than doing multiple events. But it kind of doesn't change too much. Because you still need to stick around for like that longer time to gather the materials, but I guess you would do something else in the meantime while you wait for the materials to spawn. Because you still need 10 moon glooms, right? What's the moon gleams called? I forgot the thing for moon gleams. If you don't get enough scrap, that is a huge skill issue. I got 16 scrap without even trying, and all I did was kill Nightmare Werepig and 1 set of like scrapyard stuff. Like, so a huge skill issue if you manage not to get 4 scrap. Moonstorm Spark, that's it. And second requires, okay, so that's the 1 restrained static that you need. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, you need a wait. Do you need a restrained stack to build this, or did they change that? Where'd it go? Oh no, it requires scrap again, okay, cool. Yeah, that's neat. So yeah, that's cool. So how much scrap do you need in total then? It's 4 for that. 4 for this. So yeah, basically, you might be tight on scrap if you try to make a Warbus armor piece as well. So you need to do 1 Moonstorm event, but you need to stick around for a lot longer than a 1 Moonstorm event, because you still need the 30 Moonglass. And 30 Moonglass takes you like 2 Moonstorm events worth of time to mine it. So it just means you're going to have 2 very intense Moonstorm events if you're playing Wigfrid. Otherwise, it's 1 Moonstorm event and then you just chill and wait there until you get the rest. So that's cool. I think Scrappy Werepig was something. Was it Moonrock Seed? So Dragonfly effortlessly with the Shadow Spell? Yeah. A big single target damage, yes please. Fist. Read all the changes. Clay don't usually put all of the changes into one cohesive devlog, so you kind of have to like find them yourself. But the patch notes is probably your best bet, but even though they're very specific. Is there not like a prefab called like scrap pile or something? Wait, didn't this roll did I kill the Nightmare Weapon? Oh, it dims the world, that's kinda lame. So when gun? True, when gun. I think now gun. Webhead doesn't respawn? Oh, that's a shame. So, true, where gun? Oh, found logs. So does the scrap respawn? Can I hammer the fences for scrap? Oh, it's twigs. Deconstructing? No, they're just fences with different skins. It can drop scrap. Oh, really? Just there? Oh. Oh, look, scrap. So basically, desecrate the sacred area for maximum scrap. This is a big, juicy influx of scrap for free. It's kind of good. Yeah, this scrap looks real rare. Real rare. It's just like slightly uncommon. It looks like you can get like another 12 scrap or so by killing the fences. Yeah, probably don't change their rarity because I'll change it. Yeah, it looks like you can get maybe up to 30 scrap by killing the werepig and leaving this area. More if you keep him alive to throw scrap at you, but he only does that attack when you're like standing far away or something. Yeah, one trip you get like plenty. But, and the pig, you won't be able to kill the pig before CC probably. So yeah, you just kill some fences for the scrap, I guess. But otherwise, yeah, I think it like speeds it up a little bit. Destroying them with hammer, it's the same thing. Anyway, cannon. Where cannon? Where's my laser cannon? How laser cannon? No cannon scam, but like the devs totally said something about cannon. They were like, oh yes, he has a cannon after you kill CC, but it's not like planar. Oh yeah, they describe planar as planar power. Rather than like planar entity or whatever. Yeah, the werepig has a cannon, that's right. Daywalker 2! That's funny. Hello, Daywalker 2. Did I just kill him immediately? Punch. Oops. So he drops that and he just gives scrap. It's like a fine boss fight, because you just get a bunch of scrap for free. And then, I imagine they'll rotate between, Oh, too crowded here for my work. I'll come back later. Excuse me? Any spawning commands? Yeah, I would have thought so. So what? When Wagstaff said that, is it because I was here, so he didn't put down his machines? Is it after rifts or CC? Right now, so rifts are enabled right now. Wagstaff event seems bugged. I couldn't get to work. Maybe because he thinks this is taking up too much room, so he can't spawn his machines. Maybe the item's on the ground. True. Cannon same as Wobber's armor? Oh yeah, you haven't the... Wait, what? Or are we, boys, are we crunching currently? Are we crunching? Are we still crunching? Is the music crunching or just the game? We crunching? We fine now? Good, good. Eh? Oh, wait, this is infinite storage. Oh. Or something. So it requires scrap, pure brilliance, and ancestral champion kill. And it upgrades a chest? So what does it do? You can just have infinite stacks or something, right? Or like, yeah, so if I give myself... Oh. Yeah, okay. You can just have bigger stacks. Cool. But like how big though? But like how big though? Whoa! It is infinite! That's amazing. It only displays up to 999, but afterwards it That's cool. That's very cool. But like, kind of redundant. This is the last time we logged into Ultragrass. Maybe last year or something. I don't know. I don't remember. It's probably the double limit since it's the yeah. So quite a bit. Oh, interesting. It still grabs half stack when you hold control. But yeah, with this chest, it's cool. I guess you'd put all your basic resources into this chest then. You'd have infinite rocks, infinite grass, infinite twigs, infinite boards, infinite blah 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 blah. Because usually I have a chest dedicated for each like individual item. So I would only use this chest for like basic resources. This is a chest upgraded with the Warbis thing. And the upgrade requires scrap, which whatever, pure brilliance, that's kind of whatever. Enlightened shard. So like you need to kill an extra celestial champion. So yeah, cool. Otherwise, makes your chest look cool. Looks kind of funny. And then, what's the stupid little chest I want to be called? What's it called? Oh my goodness, Crunchy Time's already back? Damn. Alright, is it good now? Crunchy music? Oh, you gotta tell me which one. You gotta tell me what's crunching. I love it when OBS doesn't work such that all the audio crunches. It's very cool. Haha. Nah, it's fine, yeah, all good. Wow, we love OBS bugs. Wow. Ha 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 ha. Right, what else is there? But when you want to relocate the chest, yeah, so do you get the kit back when you want to relocate the chest? Oh no. Or does it get destroyed along with the chest? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a shame. You get nothing back. But yeah, yeah, I imagine you literally only use it for your basic resources, which you have lots of, like boards, so you don't have like a ton of chests just for boards. How fast the wormwood moonshroom animation is yet? I haven't. Let's find out. Because before you ate it, you yawned and then you farted out a spore cloud. Yeah, so you just don't yawn, which is cool, yeah. This is the same thing, it's just nicer. And you can go to sleep, right? Yeah. I feel like acid repellent doesn't really matter. Is that a craft or is it in the crock pot? Slimy salve? What's this? Is this the acid rain stuff? Is this it? Yes? Oh. I mean, it's a healing salve which does something else as well. Why does it require marble? So what, it gives you immunity to acid rain for a certain time or something? I think it's kind of whatever. I think it's kind of weird to like introduce a mechanic, then just give you an item to kind of fix it. That's what like uncompromising mode did, and it was really annoying. Like, hey man, do you like hay fever? No? Okay, don't worry. Here, build this item to make you immune to it, and it's also really horrible to use. So it kind of forced you to just be like, okay, I have to go kill Bee Queen, but then they removed it. Makes those neutral. Like, I guess you could just befriend them if you want, but I don't think they're very good enemies. I mean, friends. For half a day? That's neat, I suppose, but I don't think you would ever use it. Oh no, acid rain started. I'm gonna go back to my base so that I can build some slimy salve. Then you get back to the caves. Oh, acid rain stopped. You know what I mean? Buffs and weakens some mobs, though. Like, is it noticeable enough for you to, like, actually... Oh, guys, oh, the acid rain has started. I don't want to kill Fuel Weaver anymore, even though I was on the way there. I'm going to simply sit here and wait. Now, you still just go start the fight. As it reminds me of that, like, one video by Jazzy where, I think it was in his Wally world, where, like, he was ready to kill Fuel Weaver, but then just like sat there and waited for it to start raining so that he could fight Fuel Weaver when he was wet. But like the fight would have just simply been over faster if he just started the fight straight away. But I think he wanted to show it off being wet. But like you get the point. It's faster to just like actually start the fight and kill the boss rather than waiting for specific conditions to be met. Whether you're waiting for something to start or be over. Do you like 110 damage in acid rain? Isn't that because they're like electric? Oh no, that's an uncompromising mode. Never mind. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really change anything, I don't think. Yeah, you'd have to bring Hammer to Fuel Weaver. Yup. Now try to eat your Nitra while you collect or something? Wait, what? Ultimately, it's still, yeah, don't get hit by depth worms. They hit kind of hard. What else is there? I kind of just, this is cool and all, but like it's so early in the beta that I don't really care about making a video on it, like even on the second channel, because it's like it's so early. Like stuff is straight up incomplete. So making a video on it even on the second channel is like very redundant. I'd have to make a new one like a week after. Because like this guy isn't fully operational. Wagstaff isn't working correctly. Gun test went. No gun, no. No guns, no. What gun? Oh. They didn't change Wigfrid, except the barrel canister doesn't get dropped when you open it, which is like, so it's nice on Beefalo. Or nicer, I guess. For Wormwood, nothing's really changed. The mechanics are still the same. It's just like the numbers are different. Oh yes, that's right. Reduced battle stinger cooldown. Because it was just horrific. It was like the cooldowns were such an arbitrary number. It's like, but like, why did you choose that cooldown? This is meant to cost you a point, right? So it should be like good, but like it just isn't. So it used to be like 4 seconds. Wait, how long was it? Was it 4 seconds or was it like 20 seconds or something? I forgot. Markov, thanks for the subscrumbly bumbly. Could you please Jakey Smiley? Yeah, these cooldowns are significantly shorter, but like, I don't remember what they were specifically. Increased to 6 seconds? Only to 6? Do they not know that Maxwell can do area of effect panic for 12 seconds? And they both cost, like, this costs her inspiration and to make the song. With Maxwell, it costs him like a 1/16th of a nightmare fuel or something. It's so stupid. And he can lay it proactively. They should, like, Starling Soliloquy should be 12 seconds. Like, for sure. Just make it as good as Maxwell's. Then it'll be, like, actually kind of worth using. Because this also has a fat animation as well. She can repair Bernie for free. Can she use her embers on him to repair him? That'd be pretty neat. Oh my goodness, no way Cat Person is hyping and Jiki is hyping. That's amazing. Partners in crime. Regen is very huge. Oh, you mean Bernie's regen. So you can't actually... So when you say repair, you meant just regen. I see. I mean, technically not really. Bernie will still die to like every boss, no matter how fast he's going to regen. Unless you make him planar, but even then, like, it's a matter of time. Regen repairs him. Okay, but like once he dies, he stops regenerating, so it doesn't repair him, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not arguing. No arguing. Alright. What's the cooldown on this bad boy? This used to be a... What was the cooldown on this before? Was it 7 minutes or 6 minutes, 8 minutes or something? I forgot. I mean, yeah, regardless of the cooldown, it's still bad. Like, maybe with these two it's fine. But like, still bad for Warriors Reprise. Kite like Nightmare Werepig? Well, I think the point of Bernie is that he's like a distraction. So you want to group all the enemies up so that you can blast them with like Lunar Flames or whatever. That's like kind of counterintuitive if you kited, because they would scramble all the enemies. But that's just my humble opinion. What was this run about? No runs. We're just looking at things. So yeah, cooldowns. My opinion kind of still hasn't changed. Starting Soliloquy buff opinion still hasn't really changed. They should, if these stingers animations could be cancelled by you moving, that would be cool. Or like when you get attacked, it forces you out of the animation, because they are like hard animations. You cannot get out of them. Like you simply cannot. So it's a big old animation. And like even if you get attacked a bunch, like it still goes through, but your animation doesn't get cancelled. I'll probably do the Willow guide before I do the Willow run. But for Willow, I think you just do Shadow Willow now. Because, like, what boss do you actually want AoE? Bee Queen? But, like, your Shadow Tendrils are still going to one-hit the Grumblebee, so it does good enough of a job, right? So I think you just do Shadow Tendrils with her now. And otherwise, like, Firefight, you still want that so you can one combust enemies. This is good because every Shadow and Lunar boss, the burning will always be active. And these are just, like, necessary. These are very good. Regen 1 is good. May as well get the extra weapon damage. Then it's like, yeah, Shadow Flame is good, and then you've got 2 points. You're bringing your light everywhere anyway. So I guess you just get extra brightness unless you really want to unless you want moggles. Yeah, I saw that, Danath. It's pretty good for when you're on a beefalo. Using her songs dodge while on a beefalo. Yeah, I assume that it just sits in your inventory. So then, yeah, you could either go extra regen. Maybe you would go double regen. I don't know, though. Use spells in the dark. I guess you can, yeah, because you can't cast a spell unless you can see where your, like, target is, right? So if it was nighttime and you try to cast Fireball over here, like, once it's dark, you can't cast it over there. Yeah. So as soon as it stops being dark, though, you can. So it gives you effectively a bigger radius, or target radius, not an actual bigger spell radius, but a higher target radius. Oh, interesting. Wait, hold on. Oh, they also changed it for this. She looks where your mouse is for that one too. That's cool. Very important for affinity fires. I mean, if it's night time, you just can't cast it. Even if you have like a tiny radius, you can still cast affinity fires, right? Like, it doesn't matter as long you just need some light to cast. So I don't think it matters for affinity fires unless I'm missing something. With every change, I used 2 silence to fear Bee Queen minions. You see, when I killed Bee Queen, I just kept killing her minions faster than she could spawn them, and it was very epic. So, in that sense, like, it's like the same effect, except I just killed Bee Queen faster because I was also doing damage to Bee Queen at the same time. So it's just like, eh. I guess if you don't have the spear and the crown, then yeah, I guess you could use Startling Soliloquy, but like with Wickford, it totally makes sense to rush the spear and the crown. Try it with small. Let's see. I can't see how it would matter. Unless its targeting is based on what you can see and not like what it can detect. But that would be odd. Oh, what the hell? Really? What? That's a bug. There's no way that's an... So normally you can't do actions in the dark. But that has to be a bug. Because you can do this action. That's gotta be a bug. You can do every other action. That's gotta be a bug. Or maybe it checks for the entire radius and the radius is outside in the dark, so you just can't cast it, so it's not a bug. As soon as you have the first upgrade, though, it's fine. Interesting. Good job finding that, Mr. Mythic. Yeah, the target is the end of the line, and the line is in the dark, yeah. So, okay, that's interesting to note. Like, you do necessarily need Brighter Lighter 1, but you don't need Brighter Lighter 2. In which case, you might go double regeneration on Bernie. But you probably go regen 1 and then tough stuffing, but I don't know. I'd have to unpack and check the scripts. Will someone know Maxwell? Where picking the art? I don't think those previews have anything related to the skill tree. It never has insinuated to anything to do with the skill trees before. It's just random. Dawida says, okay, did I miss something? Do you have Wort skill set 1? No, I don't think, no, we haven't been told anything about Wort. Yeah, I would probably rely on Fireball. During the run, I'll be spamming Fireball like all the time. Nah, no new skill trees. No. By the way, for the run, I'm pretty sure that it'd be like this skill tree. Probably. Maxing out the lighter. Just with Shadow Tendrils, because this is just instant, pew, easy damage. You just get 750 damage for free. But it's a bit buggy, but that's whatever. Oh no, it wasn't buggy, it's just because I had lag compensation on before. I hope they change the priority of Shadow Flames though. So that it tries to seek out neutral or hostile enemies before it starts seeking out friendly enemies like rabbits, butterflies, and birds. And also it should probably hopefully calculate overkill damage. So that if there's 3 Shadow Flames aiming for like 1 bird, all 3 of them don't slam into the same bird, the other 2 retarget and go for something else. Like there, all the flames went for that one butterfly because there was nothing else to hit. Flames are made for the caves. Why? Still went for the rabbit. 3 of them still went for a rabbit. You know what I mean? It's easy on an island. I mean, it would just attack a salamander and get me in trouble. Wow. And it would still hit birds. Yeah, so they gotta change the targeting. Because right now, like, it's like still probably better against single target than Lunar Flames, but like, damn, it targeting birds is like incredibly annoying because you miss out on like after half your damage or so. Spiders and Lunar Moths, yeah, such which have knocked down a tree or 2. Because with Willow, like, you'll just be holding F, and then just whenever this is up, you'll just cast it for a quick damage spike, which is kind of nuts. And like, if it's like Crab King, you might opportunistically use it when he's like healing or something. Like, see how 4 of them or 3 of them went for that butterfly? That's not good. What's the range? Yeah, we just saw that bird immediately and didn't really check around. Right, surely you're gonna go for this champion. Nope, 5 of them went for 1 rabbit. That's amazing. So yeah, I hope they change the targeting. It should prioritize things that are like actively targeting you, and then after that are actively neutral, so could attack you if you got too close. Then after that, then go for birds, true neutral enemies. They just need to change the targeting, like the prioritization. So right now, like, I think it goes for whatever the flame is initially aimed at. It's like it saw that bird and went for it rather than turning around and going for Celestial Champion. It doesn't fall behind with runs, true. Like, all of the videos right now are taking like at least a month to make. Yeah, if they were explosive and they did a small air effect damage when they hit the end of the target, that would be pretty nuts. That would probably be a bit too powerful, and Lunar Flames would be very outclassed. Oh, you mean like a row of missiles in front of you? Because that kind of copies like Lunar Flames, because they all comes out in one direction. So I think they just want it to be different. But otherwise, yeah, totally. There's not really much competition now, unless you're farming. If you're farming pigs or whatever, then you probably still prefer Lunar Flames over Shadow, because your DPS potential is way higher. Like if you're doing a fire farm, but with Willow's Lunar Flames, you know what I mean? Remove the turf so birds don't spawn. That's not how it works. If I remove all the turf, the crows will spawn. It used to not even go for passive mobs. Honestly, I don't remember. Oh, and that time nothing came out. Ban Gina for being stupid. True. Yo, I don't even have God mode on, and I was dodging all these attacks the entire time. Wow, so impressive, Jake. Wow. Yeah, right. If you want the majority of your flames to be targeted in a specific direction, you have to face your cursor away from your target. Oh, that's bird wasn't spawned in yet. Yeah. I think right now. Yeah. Honestly, Shadow Flames until you're fighting like you're like definitely sure you'll be fighting more than like 2 targets. Because even if you're fighting 2 targets, you can cast Shadow Flames. This has a 6, 7, 8 second cooldown, and Lunar Flames is 13 seconds because you have to. It's 13 seconds, but you have to channel it for 6 seconds or whatever. So like you can almost send out 2 lots of Shadow Fire before you can finish 1 Lunar Flame. You know what I'm saying? Not quite, but like you know what I mean. So unless you're Lunar Flaming like definitely at least 2 enemies, then Shadow's gonna be better. Because Shadow is 0 time, and then you can keep attacking. You know what I mean? So like yeah, if you're so yeah, definitely Shadow Fire because it's actually useful against bosses. Very Ember hungry though, worth it. Because you're getting the same damage as Luna against a single target boss. It's just like you're choosing to cast it less with Luna, right? So it's still the same like damage per Ember, unless you're hitting multiple targets, which against most bosses you're not. You're hitting 1 target. Like the only boss is like Bee Queen, where you're hitting multiple targets and it actually matters. 750 damage. That's not accounting for affinities though, so I'm doing an extra 20% damage or whatever because I'm Shadow versus Luna, and it's a Shadow, effectively a Shadow weapon versus a Luna enemy, so I'm getting 10% and 10%, so 21%. Woo! What's this Celestial Chonkian doing? Yes, I don't really... Yeah, I'll wait for them to fix everything. So far, yeah, Willow Change is good, wow. But also Shadow Flames like kind of outclasses Lunar Flames now, in my humble opinion. Wigfrid not dropping the Battlecall caster, yeah, pretty neat. Means you can use it nicer with the B float. Celestial Champion changes, yeah, fine. Werepig, yeah, cool. What else? Chest upgrade, yeah, cool. You still think Lunar Flames are better? Really? Why? If you think about how much damage you miss out on by using Lunar Flames. Because with Shadow, you instantly cast it, then you do like, what, 10 hits. Whereas with Lunar Flames, you have to channel it, do the same amount of damage, and you don't get extra hits, because you're channeling the entire time. Monkey and Nightmare Shredder? True. But Shadow Tendrils will also shred, like, what, 3 Nightmare creatures? 2 or 3? But yes, Nightmare Monkey Shredder is true. Yeah, it's way better for farming stuff. And just getting rid of a ton of little mobs, which is very nice, actually, so I might still go Lunar Flames. Yeah, it just kind of reinforces that Luna has better utility. But Shadow is just kind of simple and not too interesting in that big damage spike, that's it. Yeah, if you're fighting more than 1 enemy, then, like, yeah, Lunar Flame better, yes. You could kill Dragonfly without walls. I mean, anyone can kill Dragonfly without walls. Is Willow the easiest method to take on bosses? No, be Wigfrid and rush Celestial Champion first. And then you're unkillable. Like, Wigfrid with the crown, spear, and a bunch of Thulsite bodies that you just can't be killed. Because, like, the utility from being able to teleport with your spear and its AoE damage for free is, like, I think underrated. You don't realize how powerful it is until you actually use it. What's the DPS though if you just use the Shadow Tendrils off cooldown, otherwise held F? I wonder like what it would be versus as like compared to like Wolfgang. Tactical Shadow Bunny, true, a tactical Shadow Bunny. Otherwise, I think you just probably still invest fully into the lighter and ignore everything else. Majority of them summon stuff, but like, do they though? Like Twins of Terror, you don't use AoE to kill the minions, you just put them all to sleep. Bee Queen, you usually evade the minions in another way, and the Lunar Flames has such a long cooldown that you can't just like outpace Bee Queen spawning the minions with Lunar Flames. She would always have them back before you get Lunar Flames back. The only one who can like out-kill all the Grumblebees is like Wigfrid with the spear, because she can use it every 1.5 seconds. Who else spawns minions? Fuel Weaver. Yeah, Fuel Weaver is probably a decent case, because it means, yeah, you can't, well, I don't know how reliable, because it has such a long cooldown. You would have to, like, bait Fuel Weaver around the arena to spawn all of the minions, then wait for him to bend down, then blast them all away with one Lunar Flames, because then the cooldown is too long to get a second one in before he starts eating them, probably. So it still requires a bit of strategy, but otherwise, yeah, it means you don't have to use Weather Panes. And technically no Lazy Explorer either. So I think Fuel Weaver is probably the only case. Maybe Dragonfly Larvae as well, but again, you have to like bait them all together and then blast them all with Lunar Flames. But if you're doing that, then like Dragonfly is going to be on you. That's kind of awkward, which means you have to hold them behind a wall anyway because you'll get destroyed. Like, have fun cutting his claws and nothing else. What? Stop Crab King from healing? I don't remember how fast it hits, but maybe. And it lasts for 6 seconds. I don't know how long Crab King heals for. Kill claws to deal with it? Surely! That's a good use right there. You can blast both of the deer away. Oh yeah, the Shadow Flames would hit his claws most of the time. Hello, Reflux. Otherwise, nothing's really changed. Like, I think, from what I said in like the last beta, when Willow stuff was new, I was like, Lunar Flames is better because AoE and it just straight up does more damage. But like for like a damage spike, this is good, but it's kind of boring. But now they buffed it so that it's like, yeah, if you want damage spike, this. It's a single target, this. But if anything else, like you need utility, then this. Because killing a bunch of monkeys with this is quite satisfying. Or you just don't get yourself in this situation where you're being chased by a bunch of monkeys. Or you drop Bernie, then run away. Hi, is the Wicked boss run complete? It is, but it's still, I mean, editing it still. Interesting. Yeah, and I'm kind of torn between the two, because Shadow is kind of boring, but like, it's technically better. But Lunar Flames being haha and then you kill everything is quite fun. And now you can strafe and aim it at the same time, which is quite fun. They didn't change Wigfrid stuff, except this and this, but like, opinion hasn't really changed. it's still whatever. It's just the only notable thing with this is just like, yeah, on a B flow, it's not a pain to use this now. That's kind of it. An insane amount of work. Yeah, takes a while. Seems easier, safer, but Luna is likely overall better. Its actual choice is far better than before. Yeah, it's definitely more of a choice, because before it was like Lunar Flames basically always won. But now, they're both the same damage if you're fighting a single target. And even if you're fighting 2 enemies, Shadow Flames is barely worse against 2 enemies. Because, you know, you can fire out like almost 2 Shadow Flames by the time you can channel 1 Lunar Flame. And also, you can attack between those cooldowns with the Shadow Flames, so you're probably doing more damage against 2 enemies with Shadow Flames purely, plus like the damage you do when you attack. So with Luna, it's very much, you have to definitely be attacking more than 2 enemies, I reckon. Like, definitely hitting more than 2 enemies. Like, and when I mean hitting 2 more, I mean like actually hitting 2 or more enemies with every single hit. So like, against Possessed Varg, it'd be pretty good. But Berdra, no, use Shadow. Against Deerclops, no, use Shadow. Crackly voice audio? Huh? You're lying to me. That's just my throat. Voice audio is fine. Mr. Mytha lying again. Good grief. Was my side, my face win, man. My face win. Excuse me, streamer. I'm watching on my Nokia 360, the first from 2002, and the audio isn't perfect for me. I think it's something on your end. Thank you for listening, Mr. Streamer. At least they're polite. The polite thing to do is to like refresh the stream at the bare minimum to make sure it's not just you before you make the streamer think there's something wrong with their stream. But true, in this case, yes, the plugin or the OBS official supported feature, which is in default OBS, is currently broken, which is very epic. No, it's an OBS issue. Like it's there's like this OBS beta the beta feature uses a Windows feature underlying but there's a bug with like AMD processors only, and it needs to be fixed by Windows, which in turn then fixes the OBS issue. So OBS can't do anything because it's a problem with Windows, from what I could tell. True. But yeah, I should switch back to using the unsupported plugin, which didn't cause this issue, because it didn't cause the issue, but maybe it will. Who knows? Because I think they both use the same underlying utility that Windows provides. What was I looking at? Yeah, there's just buffs, nothing really. I'll add all the change logs in the relevant character guides, but otherwise they don't really change anything. Like, it's just tweaking numbers, but the mechanics are the same. Like, I guess this you can aim with your mouse, which is a mechanical change. And this is a mechanical change, not dropping out your inventory. And the CC is, like, fast to get to. And the Scrappy Werepig drops the helmet, which is good in the early game, except you can't kill him in the early game, so it's kind of like, Exactly. QOL up to being QOL? No. Except I'm pretty sure they said this is the first major update of the year, so it is meant to be a major update. But it's fine. It's QOL with a new boss encounter, so it's fine. So from what I understand, Nightmare Werepig is the first one that spawns, and after you kill Nightmare Werepig, some point after that, the Scrappy Werepig spawns. So, which means if you kill like day 11 Werepig, you're waiting for day 31 to kill that thing, and you probably explored most of the map before then. So like, you might not have hit the ocean yet, to be fair, but. Boys, how do I fix my throat? It seems to always spawn in Mandrake Forest from my very limited, like, four world sample size. Nice. Owie wowie. You see a doctor? Why are they leaping at me? I could see a doctor. When does he attack you? When you like actually attack him? For the fight, you should just camp around the big scrap piles. That is objectively the best way to do the fight, in my opinion. My opinion is fact. How dare you disagree? I'm going to make a video about you and put you on blast. My voice is broken. My opinion is correct. Can you burn the fences? I think they're just fence skins, so you can do, yeah. They're just there's fences with a different skin, so you can do the normal stuff to them. But they're like spawned in, so they're technically not the same fence that you can build. Like a different ID, because they have scrap on their drop table. And the Werepig can't break them. $52 twigs, 16 scrap, So that's a Celestial Champion Summoner and almost a Wild Beast armor piece. But you have to destroy some machinery. So yeah, you can pretty comfortably summon a Celestial Champion and make a Wild Beast body armor. Yeah, if you get a potato kind of huge, it means you don't have to do any farming. But it also means you have to make a birdcage to transform it into a seed. Can you telelocate them? The scrap pieces? I wouldn't have thought so. The scrap piles. Then you can rummage this for a loot. Oh, there you go, 16 scrap. So when he gets in range, then he tries it, but you just camp around the pile. Oh, his attack pattern is different. And his attack seems to be on cooldown when he first grabs the weapon. You can do like 6 attacks. Like there, he got like way too close. He has a shorter attack period when he's using the shoulder pad. Yeah, his attack is definitely on cooldown when he first grabs the weapon, because he charges towards you and he gets way too close before he attacks. Like, he's way within range, but he still doesn't attack. And so he only has 3 actions with each weapon he pulls out. Oh no, this attack isn't on cooldown. But he runs for a long time, oddly. Interesting. He can chop down trees. As well as Beardra, but that is interesting. Crunchy sound. Which one? Music or game? It fixed itself, I fixed it. Six hits. Oh, so now he has 2. Interesting. So you can equip multiple things. Go in a straight line. So yeah, you just run around a circle in this scrap pile to break his armor and stuff. It doesn't really make the fight harder. It's not like he uses multiple at the same time. He still either swings with you at the weapon or he rams you with the shoulder pad. It's just the shoulder pad has a shorter attack cooldown, I think. Now, let me run away so I can get him to spawn more scrap piles. Yeah, it's like all... yeah, pretty reliably the Mandrake Forest it spawns in. Interesting. I wonder if burning the fences makes them drop their scrap, because that would be an easier way to get the scrap if it does make them drop it. Probably not though. Probably just burns and doesn't drop anything. Anyway, so you poke him, then you go to the edge. So he throws scrap at you or something. Why are you not throwing scrap? Oh. There we go. Does it not make scrap piles that way? This spawns scrap piles. I have been mistaken. Interesting. 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 That also chops down trees. Does you running chop down trees? I don't think so, right? Doesn't do a ton of damage. Does like 30 damage. Alright, what if now, hypothetically, Celestial Champion was dead? Doesn't he, like, get the laser cannon after that? It's like 3 rifts, right? Or am I wrong? Do you have to activate Rift's Road to get laser cannon or no? Scrappy Werepig isn't there. Oh, there he is. 37 damage. Pathetic. I think it's just the moon cycle reset that triggers it. I see. Ghostbridge Werepig already in beta. No, I think the only thing is when after you kill CC, he gets like CC's laser cannon or something. As like one of his weapons. Yes, they've changed a few things so that they stay in your inventory. I'm pretty sure that was just a limit before because it caused a crash by opening something in your inventory like that. But now they changed it, which is cool. Look, see how the inventory spot opens up before the UI goes up to it? That looks kind of bizarre. Yeah, I think anything that would have opened in your inventory now just yeah, that would have got dropped. Now does not. Yeah, new inventory. Just rotate that bad boy. Get rotated, idiot. It's like a simple enough change to show it being open. Quick, someone do the get rotated idiot gif in Discord. I need to see it. Where my guy rotates a shark into submission. Can you please despawn? How long does he stick around for before he despawns? Go away, Wagstaff. I just want the CC kill. Good night. Epic. I'm gonna game from down here. Ooh, didn't spawn in Mandrake this time. Wait, what? Where'd he spawn? Where's Scrappy Werepig? Oh, he did spawn in Mandrake. I'm just blind. Don't mind me. So Mandrake it is. Alright, now give me laser cannon. How can you see on the map by cheating? There it is. There it is. Oh goodness. Does it do Celestial Champion damage? Oh, does he prioritize it? Whoa! I think it might be Celestial Champion damage. Let's let him get all of his weapons and then see what happens. Grab a bunch of weapons. Grab a new weapon. For a second there. Very cool, Logitech. Very cool. Oh goodness, how do you kite that? You have to sight. He just targets you last second. like runs too close to you, so it makes it kind of really hard to bait out the stuff. Like, kind of wants to be bonus. He specifically gets too close to you and then swings his weapon, rather than swinging his weapon right as he gets within range. So it makes kiting it a little bit harder than usual. Because normally enemies, they'll swipe at you as soon as they get within range. Armor works. I imagine it has durability, and every time he attacks with it, it loses durability, and every time... Yeah, and that's it, because he doesn't have armor. It's... He only uses up durability when he actually hits with it. So it has to connect with, like, a junk pile, otherwise he stays on. Otherwise it's just 3 uses. So 3 uses on the laser cannon as well. Dude, you have to, like, be really close to him and then kite sideways. Yeah, this is a good fight. If you don't bait out using up his weapons, he gets pretty formidable. And until then, he attacks kind of fast. But yeah, ultimately, camp around the scrap pile and hope he doesn't pull out the cannon. So the cannon, it's like you just... No, you can't even run in a circle around him. How do you kite the cannon? He has damage reduction, does he? Can the avoid the laser sideways? That's what I tried to do, but it comes out way too fast. Oh yeah, he has got damage reduction. Look at that, 58 damage. Yeah, just more speed and be further away, because the cannon has to travel towards you. It doesn't appear straight away. But yeah. What else is there? Battle Rond? Hell yeah. Haha, funny shield would work too. Hello, Miss Cloud Painty. Oh! I was making an animatic that is very epic. A big stretch. You would assume it's about a 25% damage reduction then. So I'm doing 59 damage, multiply by 1.25, then multiply it back down by 0.75. Yeah, don't know, maybe. 59.5 multiply 1.58. Divided by 58. Yeah, maybe have a 25% damage reduction. Have an affinity. I would assume that he has no affinity right now, because he's just like science right now, because he's just scrappy. Otherwise, fine boss. Having speed bonus helps, but you can run around the scrap piles and not get hit. But after Social Jamming, he gets a bit harder because he gets the laser cannon. At which point you kind of want speed. Scraplar defense. Ah yes, Scraplar defense. Let's hop back onto the community beta server and see what's happening there. Did you explode my server? Okay, there it is. Cool. Mr. Jiggy voice hurting. My voice is broken. You would have redstone for that fight? You would have redstone. True. What happened? Dunno. An illness, apparently. Which doesn't affect any other part of me other than my voice. Weapon looks cheesable. Yeah, it's... I think the main strategy would just be camp around the big pile of scrap, which he can't break but still hurts his weapons when he swings at them. So just hug that and run around it when he starts coming after you. Then you can get between like 4 and 6 hits depending on the weapon he has. Range and whip split break the fight. With a whip, I guess you could attack him through a corner of the scrap. And it would be a lot easier to... Yeah. And range, you could just attack through the scrap. Maxwell prevents him getting weapons. Yeah, because you could just trap him far away from the scrap, wait for his weapon to break, and that's it. He's just stuck there, constantly running back. Too much raging? That's the thing, though. Like, my voice hasn't even been that bad. I had, like, a slight bad voice and a cough, but now my voice is, like, actually horrendous. Actually... I hope your voice gets better. Me too, because I have to do voiceover. Alright, gamers, I'll leave the beta server open, but I'm going to go now and make sure that my voice doesn't explode. Have you already tested how impactful the Wormwood updates are? I mean, they're just like slight buffs. They're not super impactful. They're just slight buffs. I'm going now, gamers. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna just go to bed and perish with my broken voice. Nighty nighty. Night night, everybody. Oh look, it's Benedict.